political events, you know, like they will be your servant.
We are rockets pointed up at the stars. We are
It's the only station. Hey everybody, we left El Paso a little bit earlier today and are now not too far from Fort Stockton and Iran. I don't know if you remember going to Iran. I do. Listening to the radio and making our way to Fort Bend, Texas, just outside of Houston, Katy, Sugar Land, and some unincorporated areas there, also known as House District 28, where there is the runoff to a special election in a very important part of Texas with an extraordinary candidate, Dr. Eliz Markowitz. And we're checking in to let you know that we're on our way there and also to invite you to join us. You can sign up. We'll get a better website soon, but you can go to BetoO'Rourke.com and you can sign up to join us this weekend. Check out that flare right there. I don't know if you can catch that.
Amy's on as well.
That's a great list. Oh, can you click on Amy? And I think there's a way to bring her into the live stream. Hold on, Amy. We're going to bring you in.
I guess she makes a comment, right?
Yeah, Amy, make a comment and we'll get you in. Let's see if we can pull this off.
All right, we'll give it a shot.
Hope everyone's doing well. We just got to meet with some of our amazing road warrior volunteers who made their way to El Paso today to have lunch with me and Amy. And just want to thank Brenda and Jacqueline and Ryan and Derek for coming out and having some taco tote with us, and a taco tote for providing the lunch that we paid for, but for just making a good lunch. It was really good to see you all, and so stoked to see so many of you who signed up to join us in Fort Bend this weekend. We're going to have a small reception Friday evening, that is tomorrow, and then we're going to be knocking on doors all day Saturday, all day Sunday. The weather might very well suck, so be prepared for that. So I'm bringing a rain jacket and some boots to walk in. But if we're going to knock on those doors and meet those voters and get them to commit to voting for Dr. Eliz Markowitz, we're going to have to canvass through this weekend.
I don't think it's gonna work, but I'm trying to click on. She made a comment, and I cannot. Nothing's happening.
Nothing?
No.
All right.
We'll have to figure it out, and next time we live stream, I'll be ready, Amy. I'll be ready next time.
Ulysses had basketball tryouts today for his 7th grade team. Hope that he did well. Amy said that he thought he did well. Hoping that he makes the team. Report from Henry and Molly still forthcoming. Looking forward to getting that, but family's good. It's been very nice to be in El Paso for a while, and very, very nice to be with Amy, and missing her on this trip, but she is going to be joining us in Fort Bend, if not this weekend of action, then the next weekend of action. And so if you want to join us, you can go to BetoO'Rourke.com, sign up there, and join us in knocking on doors for Dr. Eliz Markowitz. Let me tell you about Eliz. An educator, a former public servant. I think she has some government service, and somebody who has not made a career of being in politics or running for office, is an everyday citizen who is stepping up for her state, her community, and her country at this incredibly important, defining, decisive moment in our history. And I, like so many of you, want to make sure that she is successful. So I have donated to her campaign. I've knocked on doors with her a few weeks ago, and I'm going to go knock on doors for her again, and would love for you to join me. This is the front lines of democracy. This is how we win elections. Showing up, meeting the people who will be at the ballot box, or encouraging them to go to the ballot box, and then ensuring that they have the necessary information to make a decision to vote for Dr. Eliz Markowitz. That's House District 28 right here in Texas. And believe me, if you want to make progress on gun violence, on climate change, on access to health care in this state, then we're going to have a majority of Democrats. We are only 9 seats down from taking that majority. And if we are able to help Eliz in this special election, which concludes at the end of this month, then we'll only be 8 seats down. And if we win this race, I think it'll send shockwaves through this state and give people the permission to believe that we can win those 8 other races and maybe more, pick up some congressional seats, help our Senate candidate defeat John Cornyn, and perhaps help our nominee for the presidency win the 38 electoral college votes right here in Texas to ensure that Donald Trump is a one-term president and that the result is unequivocal. In other words, not only does that nominee win the popular vote, but they pick up these 38 electoral college votes right here in Texas so that it's decisive in the electoral college as well. That all begins with this first race of 2020 in Fort Bend County, House District 28 with Dr. Eliz Markowitz. And we're checking in to let you know that we're driving across the state right now to go join Eliz, and are hoping that you will join us as well. You can go to BetoO'Rourke.com to sign up, and I think if you want to get specific, you can go to BetoO'Rourke.com/HD28. And if there is a helpful volunteer out there who wants to pin that address in the comments, that would be helpful. I also wanted to check in to see how you're doing, how things are going in your life, answer any questions that you might have for me. And so, Cynthia, you're welcome to read any of those my way, or just let me know who's on, and would love to say hello to folks.
Yeah, absolutely. Right now we're just getting a ton of folks that are, a lot of well wishes, and very grateful for your support of Dr. Eliz Markowitz, and excited to see you back. And so I will be on the lookout for any questions. And here, take a look on the road right now. It's really pretty today. I don't know if you can see the moon, but it's out there.
I'm going to try for another channel, okay?
All right. Some people saying that they're going to come out to block walk with us tomorrow.
Hey, can you get
coming up Saturday,
sunset right there?
Let's see. A little bit. Oh, yeah. It's really pretty.
Well, we are really encouraged by everyone who's signed up so far. I think we have over 300 people who have signed up to join us. Certainly folks coming from Katy and Sugar Land and Fort Bend and Harris County and Houston. And we are so excited to see all of you. But a lot of people coming from El Paso, Dallas, Fort Worth, Austin, San Antonio, Longview. Thinking about you, Mary Lou TV Ba, who just celebrated a birthday. Belated happy birthday. And many, many others, some of whom canvassed for us in 2018 or 2019, or some who are just getting involved right now because they know that 2020 is the mother of all years in this country's history, and they too want to be on the front lines. So we're looking forward to seeing you. There's still time to sign up. We're going to have a fun reception Friday night. We'll have a great dinner Saturday night with all our volunteers. We'll have a, I don't know, Cynthia, what do you think, a potluck oatmeal breakfast?
Yeah, they're
keeping it healthy.
Tacos. They're going to make tacos and oatmeal bars for those that do not want tacos.
They're going to make oatmeal bars?
No, they're going to make tacos and buy oatmeal bars.
Oatmeal bars. I'm on a no sugar kick. For 2020.
There's no sugar in tacos, so you're good.
There probably is an oatmeal bars, but I'm on a no sugar kick.
Zero?
For 2020, yes. And I shouldn't say for all of 2020. I just started 2 days ago.
Okay.
I'm in my 3rd day. I'm doing this with Amy.
Okay.
So just trying to get the sugar out of
that means
diet, try to get in shape, try to be healthy.
So zero sugar and nothing? No coffee?
I mean, you can't help it because it's in everything. It's so try not to eat processed foods. It's, I think it's in your bread. It's in everything, Cynthia. But
it is.
Where I can choose not to put sugar in, like my oatmeal, for example, which is my train of thought. I don't do that.
I have a question, Beto.
We're going to have big communal breakfasts on Saturday, I think on Sunday, and then we're going to go knock on doors. And look, it's going to be tough, but it's going to be tough in the best possible way, in that whether it's raining or windy or cold or whatever the hell it is, you are going to be connecting directly with the voters who will be deciding this election, and by extension, the composition of the state house, whether we have a Democratic majority going into a redistricting year in the most racist, gerrymandered state in the country, whether we're going to make progress on gun violence in a state that has had 4 horrific mass shootings just in the last 2 years, whether we are going to be the state that leads on confronting climate change before it's too late. If you want to do any of that, this is the race to get involved in. Now is the time to sign up. I interrupted you, sorry.
No, that's fine. I have 3 things because we're losing light and I know we have to end soon. First thing, people are so happy to see you back on live streams. A lot of requests to continue to do these and do more of them.
Let's do it.
Number 2, what about donut roulette?
Well, I feel like, is this question in reference to
no sugar?
The no sugar?
Yep.
Well, I've got to think there is a sugarless variety of donut out there. I don't know that to be true, but could be. Maybe we could go into some other kind of roulette.
Yeah. Well,
like,
we need some suggestions. So
pizza roulette.
Maybe something with that sugar.
But I got to tell you, so we've done this, and I'll let you get back to point number 3. But we have done this drive somewhere around 5 million times over the course of the Senate race. So left El Paso earlier. I think we just passed Fort Stockton, Ira Ann, Ozona, making our way further east. Ultimately, we'll end up in Fort Bend. It is so awesome to be on the road in Texas again. So beautiful. I mean, this sky is so massive. You saw the moon earlier. You saw the sunset after that. It's just gorgeous. Just amazing.
All right.
So we're excited to be doing this.
Last question, Beto. Rush or Led Zeppelin?
That's Led Zeppelin.
There you have it.
Not a difficult decision, and it doesn't mean that I don't like Rush, but if the choice is between the 2 of them, it's definitely Led Zeppelin.
All right. I can barely see you, so unless we do light, I guess we should.
I don't know if this helps.
Oh, yeah, totally. I can see you much better now.
We're just passing Kennedy Road, and we're thinking about our friend Joe, who joined us on some of these roads during the 2018 race, and who's out there campaigning in his own race right now in Massachusetts.
So cool to see people on from all over. It really neat. All the people a ton of people that we've met are just very happy to see you on. A lot of good, nice messages for you saying that they're just really, really happy to see you back.
We're happy to be back, and we want you to join us. And last thing I'll say, and then we'll sign off. Or maybe we'll try to find Led Zeppelin because they invoked Led Zeppelin. Maybe Led Zeppelin's going to appear on the radio, although we've been struggling with the stations.
Yes.
Can you name it?
No.
Bad Company. So some of you may want to know just what is Powered by People going to do. Powered by People, the organization that's working with Dr. Eliz Markowitz's campaign to ensure that she's elected, to ensure that we turn the State House blue, to make progress on all these issues. What is this all about? Powered by People, as the name implies, is going to bring the power of the people of Texas, everyday Texans like you, like me, to knock on doors, to make phone calls, to text, to write postcards, to talk to their friends, their family members, their neighbors, their classmates, their colleagues, to bring them into the most important elections we've ever had in this country, from the State House to the U.S. Congress to the U.S. Senate to the presidency of the United States. In 2018, the campaign that we all ran together harnessed the power of more than 20,000 people in this state who became volunteers for our Senate campaign, knocking on doors in every single one of the 254 counties. That's the power of people that can be harnessed to change the people who are in power right now. So if you don't like that representative who has voted not for gun sense legislation like closing loopholes or disarming domestic abusers or making sure that we have an assault weapons ban, but instead has made it easier to carry guns in public, easier for people to buy guns without going through a background check, the best way to change that dynamic is to replace that person with a candidate of your choice. And the best way for us to organize around doing that is to get our friends, the people in our lives, to join Powered by People and go out to these different state house districts and knock on doors. That's what this is about in a nutshell. And so we hope that you will join us. The website for the time being to sign up is BetoO'Rourke.com. The most important thing is that you sign up to take on a canvassing shift or a phone bank shift if you're not close to one of these districts. And you're also welcome to make a donation. The donation, the money will go to working these races by bringing people in to knock on doors and make phone calls.
Sorry, I was interrupted. I was just going to tell you, a lot of people are saying that they're donating to Powered by People. So just really grateful for folks that are making a donation.
Thank you for doing that. And we would love to have your help in any way that you can provide it. The donation is helpful, and then signing up and making that commitment to come down. And I want to tell you from what Dan, our organizer in Powered by People, has told us. There are folks coming from 90 different cities, 11 different states to Fort Bend this weekend to knock on doors. None of them being paid a dime. All of them doing this to make sure that Dr. Eliz Markowitz wins that race and that we get a seat closer to having a Democratic majority in the Texas House of Representatives for the first time since 2001. And if you question whether this is possible, let me share this. In that historic campaign that we were all a part of in 2018, we won 12 state house seats. House seats that had been represented by Republicans, now represented by Democrats. And this is for Steve Rutner out there, y además, 9 seats currently held by Republicans. We won those districts in 2018. In other words, I got more votes in those districts than did Ted Cruz, even though the Democratic state rep nominee fell a little short. In other words, we've got the numbers, we've got the votes, we've got the people, we've got the track record to pull this off. All we need is you to join this effort. And because there's comfort in good company, know that already thousands of people have signed up and have donated, and we want you to join them and would love for you to be a part of this. So thank you so much for joining us on the road in West Texas as we make our way east. Looking forward to seeing you in Fort Bend Friday evening, Saturday morning, Sunday morning, and all day Saturday and Sunday to knock on doors. And if you cannot get down this weekend, we'll be back there next weekend, the 18th and the 19th, and would love to see you there then as well. Early voting in that race begins the 21st, so we have very limited time to make a very big impact, and we want you to join us in this effort. Gracias. And Cynthia, unless you have any other comments, suggestions, folks that you want to shout out?
You know, the only thing I need to say is somebody posted, and I can't confirm this because I didn't see it, but they said that Amy posted and said that she's not going completely sugar-free, Beto. So I don't know if you've committed her to something that she has not agreed to.
You know what? That's a shock to me, because Amy was the one who proposed going sugar-free. And I forget what it was, like the sugar-free challenge or something. So that implies that it may be a limited time. I don't know if it's a challenge is 10 days or anyhow. I'm 3 days into it and I'm doing pretty good. I couldn't sleep a little bit last night, and I got up, and typically I would go downstairs and eat junk food if I couldn't sleep. You know, if there's a candy bar lying around, I might, even though that sounds like a really terrible idea, it sounds like a good idea at the time, I might eat that, or I might have some toast with peanut butter and put some honey on it. Last night, toast with peanut butter, which I think has some sugar in it, but no added sugar. I don't know if that counts.
Or we're going to have to, next time we do the live stream.
I don't want to get compulsive about this. I just want to do my part.
Right. So next time, we'll get Amy on. We'll figure out how to do that and ask her directly if she's...
Maybe weigh in if you're on there. Let us know what you're doing.
Alrighty.
All right. Are we signing off?
I think we're going to sign off.
Okay, good night, everybody. We'll tune back in tomorrow And then again on Saturday, again on Sunday. We want you, if you cannot block walk with us, to see what it's like. Again, not the easiest thing in the world to do, but perhaps speaking about our responsibility as citizens of the greatest democracy on the planet, an incredibly fulfilling and rewarding thing to do, and a very effective thing to do if you want to get candidates elected to office. So join us in Fort Bend this weekend or next weekend. Sign up at BetoO'Rourke.com. Thanks to everybody who made a donation there or signed up to join us this weekend or next weekend. We'll see you on the live stream tomorrow. Adios. Bye-bye.